Hey, what's up, people? Hey, so I'm gonna be real quick. I don't plan to be long. Um, Gotta make some runs, but I did want to get on and do this quick video right quick. Uh, did I name this video? Hold on. Hey, what's up, folk? Fam, what's up, man? Hey, y'all, real quick. Did I put a name on this video? Jonathan, what's up, my man? Did I put a name on this video? Let me know if I put a name. If I didn't put a name, I gotta jump back off and then get up and get right back on. So let me know that I put a name on this video, cause I did plan on doing it. I just can't remember if I did it. Cuzzo, what's up, man? Hey, somebody let me know if I put a a, uh, a name. Did I put a title for this? I can't remember if I did. Let me know if I put a title. I meant to put how my business is making over 10 grand a month. So I'm just trying to see if I put it. What's up, Amari? Y'all let me know if I did, because I can't remember. Because I don't want to get into it if I did. Okay, I did. Okay, I appreciate it. So I want to talk like just for a minute about how my business is making over that amount of money. Now I ain't gonna say how much it is, but it's it's a minimum of that. Easy. But I did, okay, appreciate it, Ryan. All right, so let me say this, okay? I really want us to understand that you have to build economic engines if you want to generate income. And I think that many people don't understand the difference in making income, creating income, and generating income. That's three different brackets of income. Making money, creating money, and generating money. You know what I'm saying? Most people don't understand that. All right, so we have to understand how to build economic engines. You have to build economic engines. I'm thankful that I have built economic engines by mistake, honestly. Because honestly, what I did was I capitalized from my mistakes. But what happened was, while I was learning from my mistakes, I also learned about credit. You know what I'm saying? What did I do? So I learned about credit because I know I got a bad echo in this place. So let me put my earpiece in. So I learned about credit. Now, I didn't know that I was creating a monster. I didn't know that I was building a beast of a system. I didn't know that. I didn't know that that's what I was doing, because I was just doing what I just thought that it felt right. You know what I'm saying? So we have to learn to build economic engines. I'm gonna put my earpiece in because I already know this train finna come through and get loud. Y'all, give me 1 second. All right, so again, you gotta build an economic engine. You gotta build an economic engine. You have to build machines that will generate money, okay? Now, again, you got different income brackets. You have those who make money, that's working a 9 to 5, having a boss, that kind of stuff. You have those who create money,
That's the entrepreneurs. That's those who running their own business. That's doing their own thing. You know what I'm saying? That's respected. That's the next thing. Then you have those who generate income. That's the investors. That's those who take money and put it in other places that is going to create more money. Okay? So it's a train that's getting ready to come through, so I may have to chill out talking for a minute because that train gets loud. But you have to build economic engines. Let me tell you something. Money, let me help us understand something because most of us have never thought about this or we've been never taught it. Money loves you. Money will love you as long as you treat money right. Money is just like a relationship. If you want your money to grow, if you want the relationship to be the best that it can be, you're going to have to make investments into the relationship. You got to do it. You're going to have to put some skin in the game. You're going to have to put some leg work in. You're not just going to be able to have the best kind of relationship and you're not putting in the work. Like, it's just not going to happen like that. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to have to make an investment. You're going to have to decide to make an investment in your relationship to receive the best out of it. Same thing with your money. Now, most of us don't even understand that we are, thanks Lawrence, I appreciate it, man. Most of us don't understand that, most people don't understand that the world is in a matrix that sucks the life out of it. You understand what I'm saying? Most of us are in a matrix. We're in a matrix that as soon as we get money, we spend it. You know what I'm saying? As soon as we get a bag, it's gone. We got to pay bills. We got to do this. We got to do that. As soon as we get a nice little check, it's already spent. So you don't even get a chance to invest into the things that will make your money appreciate in value. You know what I'm saying? And I'm building up to what I'm saying about how my business generates a minimum of a certain amount of money a month. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just off of credit repair and credit restoration. I have other streams of income that contribute to the multiple streams of income that's produced under my umbrella business. I have an umbrella business that owns other businesses. That's a whole nother video. You know what I'm saying? But we got to understand, you have to build economic engines. You have to not just focus on making money. You have to go from making money to creating money. Okay. So if you don't know what it is to if you're just only making money, if you only just have a 9-to-5 and you know what I'm saying? If that's all you have, nothing wrong with that. What you're going to have to do is you're going to have to level up in your thinking. Now, let me say this, okay? Because here's number one. It is number one, because in order to build an economic engine, the first thing that I did in building my economic engines was I had to change the mindset that I had. Because what I began to understand was the way that I saw the world going was not the way that those who had the money was going. And it just didn't look right. It didn't look right. It didn't seem right. It confused me, because I'm looking at how the social parameters, the social constructs, how it drives people's direction into poverty for the most part. And I'm talking about not just I'm not talking about poverty as far as having no money. I'm talking about the mindset, because you can make $150,000. You can make $150,000 and still be living paycheck to paycheck. And if you're living paycheck to paycheck, you're still living in poverty, right? Let me cut my other phone off as soon as I can find it. So what we have to understand is, um, what we have to understand is that you're going to have to change your mind about money, okay? Let me tell you this. If your money is not going into another place that's going to make more money, you have a poverty mindset, okay? The wealthy individuals are always looking for more places to put their money that's going to make their money make more money. And that's what I did. Okay. I changed my mindset when it came to money. I understood that me going out and spending my money, even though I was making money, me going out and spending my money was not a derivative of a wealthy mindset. So what I had to learn was that the direction, watch what I'm getting ready to say, the direction that everyone else was going, I needed to go in the opposite direction. So number one, whichever direction that everybody is going, go in the opposite direction when it comes to making money, okay? Or when it comes to creating money and generating money. Everybody's making money. Everybody's making money, all right? The bum on the street is making money. Why? Because he's panhandling. That's whether it's begging, whatever you want to call it, he's still making money. The thing is the mindset that he has to do with what he gets. It's the mindset, okay? So you got to change your mind about money and start putting your money in places that's going to make your money appreciate in value. All right? So that means you're going to have to look for ways to create more money or to generate more money. Okay? And that's what I did. I put my money in places that created more money, whether that was real estate, whether that was business. The most important thing I did for myself was I invested into me. I believe so much in me that I believe that I can make more money by myself than me putting my money in the stock market. I know so many people they are running. So many people are running to go buy this and go buy this, go put this in the stock market. And that's good. I'm not saying nothing's wrong with it. But what I'm saying is I have created engines that generate me a certain amount of money monthly. Whether I get up and get out of my bed or not, I'm still going to generate money daily because of the engines that I have built. It wasn't overnight, and it's not overnight, and it's never going to be overnight. But you do have the capacity, and you do have the opportunity, especially right now, to build an economic engine. Again, money loves you. Money loves people who love to take care of money. I'm going to say that again. Money loves people who love to take care of money. Money will love you. Money will nurture you. It will take care of you if you put your money in a place where it loves itself. Money knows how to multiply if you put your money in a place where it's going to multiply. If you want a healthy marriage, you wouldn't, if a person wanted a healthy marriage, you don't want to be in an environment that is counterproductive to that marriage. It's going to make it tough. So if you want a healthy marriage or if you want a healthy family, you need to position yourself and put yourself in an environment where your marriage can thrive because the environment is suitable. Same thing with money. You want to put your money, put your resources in places that will make it suitable. Where did I put my money? The first place that I put my money was my credit. That was the first place I put my money. And I didn't even know that that's what I was doing. I didn't know that what I was doing was actually creating an engine. I didn't know that. I just knew that I needed some credit and I needed some secured credit because I couldn't get no credit cards in my name. I couldn't get anything unsecured. So the best way to grow my credit was to use my own money and get secured credit cards, whether it was or to get secured installment loans and to get secured revolving loans or revolving accounts. That's what I did. That was the start of it. So once I saw how it positively affected my credit, the next thing I did was I started looking because I saw how it built my credit. It built it very strong. It made it to where whatever I wanted to get, I can just go get it. And so by that time, I knew that I have to make smart decisions now. No more frivolous spending. No more of that. I need to make sure that wherever I put my money, it is on purpose. And that's what I began to do. I began to do so. So I started looking at, okay, I need to start certain businesses. What are some of the things that I can do? Because I was already working. So number one, I was already making money. Already doing that. All right. And I had already started certain businesses. They just weren't scaling at that time. So I had already known what it is to be an entrepreneur, to create money. I knew how to do that. The next thing was to learn how to generate money. And it wasn't until really when I got my credit together, where I began to put the 2 and the 3 together. And I went Jordan on them to where I began to create money and generate money at the same time. But I was able to do that off of the back of my credit. So the more I learned about credit and how to financially capitalize from it, I began to make investments into those things. And so when I began to do that, I began to, of course, do my credit business. And I was already making money driving trucks. So I was still making pretty good money. I was making decent money, compared to what's going on now. So I was already making good money. But I knew that what I was making on a weekly basis, driving trucks, I could at some point make that on a daily basis, working my business. I knew it wasn't going to be overnight. I knew it was going to take some time, but I knew I was right on the cusp. I was embarking upon an opportunity that I had to take advantage of it. And so for months, honestly, for a couple of years, I just kind of fell off of social media. I bagged up and I really perfected my craft, and I'm still doing this every day. But I quickly learned that in order to position myself to be able to make a certain amount of money passively, that I needed to create some systems. I needed to learn some systems. So I began to create systems, and learn things from other systems and be able to create and generate my own. And that's what I've done, and that's what I'm continuing to do, to where it doesn't matter where I am, my business is still going to be prosperous. It's going to generate income because there are different streams of income within one umbrella. So if this business doesn't do anything on this day, the other two will, or the other three will, however many, whatever, it's still going to generate income. And this is based off of the fact that, listen, the money that I'm making now, I did not make this from a college degree. Okay, now my college degree may have prepared me a little bit, but I didn't go to school for none of the things that's really making my money. I didn't go to school for. This is knowledge that wealthy people understand, that they know, and they've been practicing this and they've been operating this for hundreds of years. Some of them from hundreds of years. Some maybe probably the last 70, 80 years. But this is stuff that I've learned over time from wealthy individuals and just playing the game. Okay. So I learned the game of credit. You got to learn the game of credit. So many people, we're trying to get in that motion of making money. We want to make a lot of money. You got to understand there are mechanics to making money. There are principles to making money. Okay. There's a certain formula to making money for generating money, for creating money and generating money. There's a certain formula that you're going to have to learn if you want to be in position to to generate or create some extra income, to where this is income that you can vacation with, that you can save, that you can reinvest. It's just so many things that you can do based off of having additional income. But we're going to have to, first of all, level up in our thinking and believe that this is something that you can do. We have to get out of the notion that you have to be special or, something like that in order to be put in position to make a lot of money. You can be dumb as a doorknob. You can be as silly, as stupid. I can't tell y'all how many people that I've met. I can't believe. I'm like, how in the world? But they have a certain level of sense of what's the word I'm looking for? They're sensitive to the knowledge that they've learned, and they just applied it. So it doesn't mean that you have to be someone special, super smart, or blah, 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 this and that. No, you just have to be willing to learn, execute, and get in the game. Get in the game, okay? Because again, money loves you. Money will respect you as long as you respect money. You have to know where to put your money. Again, I put my money in places that make my money worth more than what it is. So what does that mean? I took the money. I took some money that I had. I put it in my credit, okay, as secured credit cards or in secured funding. And what happened was it boosted my credit score and it built my credit profile. I got my credit clean. I got all of that crazy stuff off. Then I put about 15, well, it's about 17 to 20 grand into secured credit cards and secured loans. It jumped my credit score. My credit score went up to like a 7. It was over 750, like a 760, 770 something. I can't remember. But it built my credit score to where when I got ready to go and make certain moves, I was able to make those moves. And guess what? The money that I put up, it was still my money. It was still mine. So when I got out and I built what I was building, I took the money back out of those places and put it back in my account. Okay. And now I've done some things. Made some other investments since then. But what I'm telling you, you have to know how to maneuver. You have to know how to maneuver and move certain things around. Again, I put my money in places where it appreciated in value. You got to learn to do that because money loves you as long as you treat your money like you love your money. Okay. And I'm not talking about how people paint the scripture in the Bible where it talks about for the love of money is the root of evil. I'm not talking about that. You have to understand the context that passage is talking about. We're talking about you treating your money like you love your money, as in a relationship. So you have to be in relationship with your money. You know what I'm saying? I'm in relationship with my money. I build relationships with my money. My money loves me. Why? Because I show my money how much I love it by putting it in position to appreciate and value. If you want a woman to know that you love you, if you want a woman to treat you right, if a man wants a woman to treat him right, he's going to have to appreciate this woman. Make this woman more valuable than she is by putting her in a place where she is appreciated. And she will show you how much she appreciates you. She will turn your house into a home. Okay? She will turn your dang, what's the word I'm looking for? But she will take your relationship and making it to a family. Okay? She has a power to make your life appreciate and value because you are making her life appreciate and value, and vice versa. Okay? So again, money will love you as long as you are treating your money like you love your money. So what does that mean? You're going to have to put your money in places that's going to make it appreciate and value. You got to. It's just no way. It's no other way to do it. Okay? If I'm talking about making money, making the amount of money to where it doesn't matter where you are. Now, again, it takes work. It takes perseverance. It takes discipline, because I remember times where I wasn't making no money. You know what I'm saying? I remember times where I wasn't making, the kind of money that I'm making now. I wasn't making it. And you want to know why I wasn't making it? Because I was studying the craft. So I wasn't focused. I couldn't be focused on trying to make a quick dollar when I knew I was trying to make a lot of dollars. And a lot of people are afraid to do so. They're afraid to pass up on making $1,000 a week so that they can one day make $1,000 a day. I knew I wanted to get to a point to where I want to make $1,000 a day. So how do I do that? I had to say, you know what? Let me not focus so much on trying to just make the $1,000 a week and stay there. A lot of people get there and they stay there. Then they go out and create all kind of bills based on $1,000 a week. And they don't even understand inflation. They don't even know what inflation is. They don't even understand that the dollar that you make today may be worth 50 cents tomorrow. And you ain't got no pay raise. So the money that you're making today is going to be half of what it is next year. So when you don't understand that, it's hard to really understand why money just leaves us when we don't even know how this matrix runs. So again, you're gonna have to put your money in places where it appreciates in value. If you making an extra $200 a week, put that money up into something that's going to appreciate in value. I keep telling people, if you're getting a stimulus check and it's extra money, take that money. If your credit is not good, get your credit fixed. All right. Y'all know my prices, they dirt cheap, and people getting responses in less than 30 days. 3-4 weeks, they're getting turnaround time. And they get a lot of stuff removed. All right. But I wasn't trying to plug there, but I'm just saying, here's what I really want to say. Take some of that money. If If you don't have any credit established, go get you some secured credit cards. Go get you a secured loan. Go get you a credit builder loan. Go start some credit accounts. That's going to boost your credit score. It's going to build your credit file. Go do these things. Don't let that money go to waste, and don't let that money sit in your bank account. Don't let it, because it's not going to, unless you just don't have anything. But even with that, if you hadn't had anything in all this time, I'm pretty sure you'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Just take $300-400 and put it on 2 secured credit cards. That's all you got. Just do that. Just do that. If you do that, that'll help boost your credit score. That'll help build your credit file even more. So that way, if you got to get some stuff removed, you get that done. But if you don't have any credit, you need to be building credit now. We have to get past making excuses for ourselves for being financially illiterate. It's too much information out here. It's too much going on. A lot of us just don't want to make the change mentally to go and pursue financial independence, real financial freedom. And I don't even consider myself being financially free. I don't. Even though I have engines created and income machines that drive income to me, to my businesses, I don't consider myself financially free. I will consider myself financially free when I can say no to everybody about any and everything. If I can tell you no about whatever, and I really care about whatever, then that's when I'll consider myself financially free. Until then, I can't say no on certain stuff. But if I can say no, if a person offers me $1 million to come and speak somewhere, and I just don't feel like going because I'm with my family, or we're vacationing, or if I got my own thing going on, or if I just don't want to do it, if I want to be able to turn it down, I want to be able to turn it down and not think twice about it. I'm not at that point in life. So I'm not financially free. Now, I'm stable, but I'm not free. That's the point. That's the place where we should be wanting to get to, is to build economic engines that will put us in that position. Okay? So we got to do that. So no more making excuses, no more waiting. No, you got to pull the trigger. There's no perfect time to pull the trigger. Okay? Just pull it. Just do what needs to be done. Whatever that is. Pull the trigger. Do what you need to do. Okay? Again, money loves you. Don't think that money does not love you. I remember talking to a lady, and it hurt me even when I heard it, and I didn't even really understand it. It was funny, but I couldn't believe that she said it. And she said, I think God want me to be broke. She said that, and she said it proudly. She said, I think God wants me to be poor. I think that he wants to keep me humble. She said, I think that that's his way to keep me humble, because he knows that I won't be good with it. And she said it like that was a principle, like that was a law. And this was over 10 years ago. I couldn't believe she said it. I couldn't believe she said it then. And she was older lady, really never had a whole lot. But what she said, I couldn't believe it, because she said, man, I really believe God don't want me to be. She said, I really think that God want me to be broke. She said, I don't think God wants me to have money and stuff like that, because, he know I ain't gonna know what to do with it. So he want me to be broke. That's why I can't keep nothing. And that's why I can't hardly pay my bills. And y'all, when I heard it, I died laughing. But when I thought about it later on that day, it was sad. And this was over 10 years ago. And I'm pretty sure she still probably has that mindset. And you'd be surprised at how many people think that that's what God wants. For them to be broke and be without, to not have nothing. when that's not it. We just don't know how to build economic engines to produce the income, to generate the income, to create the income. We don't know. We just don't know. You know what I'm saying? But we got to back out of that. We got to come out of that mindset. You got to change the mindset, because this ain't the time. That don't fly anymore. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, I know we still don't know, and that's why people like myself and others, we try to teach as many people as we can. But at the same time, we can only put the bait out. You know what I'm saying? We fishing, and we trying to catch as many people as we can to bring them in. But everybody ain't gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? And that's to be understood and respected. But again, if you wanna put yourself in a position to where you can make a certain amount of money, number one, that need to be your goal. If you know you want to make at least $5,000 a month, that needs to be a goal, and set that goal and stick to that goal. You know what I'm saying? And don't let nobody get you off that goal. Don't let nobody make you feel like, oh, you trying to be this, you trying to be that. I don't care if it's 100,000 a month. I don't care if it's 1 million a month. It don't matter. It does not matter. If that's your goal, that's your goal. You have a right to your goal. You have an opportunity to put yourself in position to get there. And of course, the higher the goal, the higher, or the more it's going to take to get there. However, it is attainable. You just gonna have to put in the work to go get it. That's just the bottom line. So if you know that's your goal financially, everybody needs a financial goal. You need something you need a number. You need something that's going to keep you on your P's and Q's, that's going to have you going. You need something tangible that you can see. You need a number. You don't need just, I just want to live comfortable. Or I just want to, what is that? What is that? Where's the measure? How can we measure that? Where's your measure? How can you gauge what is comfortable? So you need a number. You need a number. You need a dollar amount to say, this is how much, if I want to be comfortable, this is where I should be. Monthly or annually or whatever it is, but you need a dollar amount. You need a number. So don't just settle for, I just want to be comfortable. I just want to have a nice life. I just want to have a nice house. Well, what is a nice house? What is that? I just want a nice car. What is that? What kind of car is that? What do you want? I just want a nice family. What is that? What does that mean? You know what I'm saying? Be specific. You got to be specific. I am very specific. I'm very specific about my movement. That's why I have economic engines. I'm very specific. You got to be specific about your movement if you want to put yourself in position to win. You have to. You understand what I'm saying? So you need a dollar amount that's going to keep you focused, that's going to keep you on track, that's going to keep you moving, it's going to keep you going. You need that. Don't think that numbers don't matter, because I'm telling you, they do. Numbers matter. Numbers make or break business. And that's just what it is at the end of the day. That's just what it is. Business is not just about relationships. It is about numbers. We're talking about business. You understand what I'm saying? Business, the exchange of goods and commerce. Okay? You need some numbers to gauge what your progress is. How can you gauge it? You know what I'm saying? So come on, man, y'all. We got to do better, man. We gotta spend more time figuring out what it is that we need to get done, what it is that we need to do. You understand what I'm saying? What it is that you need to jump on, so that way you can jump on your life. You understand what I'm saying? Because again, if you're trying to make some money, you're going to have to do more than make money. If you're trying to get the bag, you're gonna have to do more than make a bag. You're gonna have to create a bag, and you're gonna have to generate a bag. Okay, you want first one is making money, making income. Everybody's doing it. Everybody got a job. Most people. Number two is creating money. That's when you're an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? That's when you got your own thing going. You have something that you created that is creating money. You are creating your own economy. Okay, that's when you take control over your circumstance, over your financial situation. That's number two. That's creating money. Then you have the next tier. That's generating money. That's when you are an investor. That's when you put your money in places that make your money more valuable than what it is. I don't know where this glow coming from. Let me get out of here. All right. So we gotta understand, y'all. This ain't the time to be making excuses. Let's get it done. You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna be tired? Yes. Is it gonna tax you? Hell yes. It's gonna tax that ass. Understand? You're not gonna come in and get moving scot-free and squeaky clean. It don't work like that. I barely get sleep. Sometimes I feel like I'm like, am I a zombie or whatever? Because my hours, I mean, while people sleep, people inboxing me or they are messaging me because they coming across my page or my email or something like that. They come across my stuff and they hit me up immediately and I respond immediately. Or as soon as I can, I respond right then. So if I got to get up 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, I done made, or my business done made $600 in overnight while everybody else is asleep. It's tough to go back to sleep. And what you complaining for? I got to get up, do it all over again. I got an hour or 2 of sleep. And I created that engine. So my schedule is different than everybody else's. What's my point? You got to live differently when you're doing your own thing. That's just what it is. It's different. You can't depend. You're not working according to nobody else's schedule. You're working according to your own. You know what I'm saying? And you have to be comfortable with that. You have to be okay with that. You have to know that you can't live like everybody else. You can't do like everybody else. You're going to have to do what needs to be done. And let's get up off your ass. You know what I'm saying? And learn what it is that you need to learn and stop making excuses and get it done. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got the luxury of chilling while everybody else is chilling. If you're trying to take control over your life, if you want to separate yourself from everybody else, you're going to have to separate yourself from everybody else. If you want to live differently than everybody else, you're going to have to live differently from everybody else. If you want to be able to make different financial decisions than everybody else, you are going to have to make different financial decisions than everybody else. All right, y'all, I'm out. I just had to jump on real quick and talk about that because I don't think most people understand like what it is to really be put in position to make good money. Okay. This is stuff that I learned on my own. I probably could have been where I am a whole lot faster if I would have took the time and just changed my mind a little earlier and make some better decisions to put myself in position a lot earlier. Okay, but it's not too late, and it's not too late for anybody, and you're never too far gone. You just got to change your mindset when it comes to money. Listen, money, credit, business, all of this stuff, it is an investment. If you see credit as a liability, if you see credit as a bill, you're not ready for you're not ready to use credit as an asset. You want credit to be an asset. That's why I tell people you have to see credit as an asset. I use it as an asset because why? Because it makes me money. My business makes money because I use my credit as an asset. My credit is an asset. Okay? So when you use credit as an asset, then credit will pay you. It will generate money for you. But you have to see credit as an asset. Okay? So y'all look, let's get it. No more excuses. Okay? Let's get it done. Whatever you got to do to put yourself in position, stop waiting. We've been waiting for 400 freaking years. How much longer we gonna wait? You understand what I'm saying? How much longer you gonna wait? You've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and ain't nothing happened. How much longer you gonna wait? What are you waiting on? That's what I want to know. That's what I had to ask myself. When I asked myself, I had to finally ask myself this question. What am I really waiting on? What am I really waiting on? What is it? What is it that I'm really waiting on? And the answer to that question, I was waiting on myself. That's what I was waiting on. I thought I was waiting on somebody else. I was really waiting on myself. All right, come on, y'all. Get this bag with me, man. Let's keep this transition going. Let's get this bag. 2020 is crazy, but it's not over with. You can still reap in this season, even though it seems like the harvest is very shallow. To some people, it looks like we may not have a harvest at all. There's still a lot harvesting out here. You just got to go know where to find it. All right, y'all. Peace out. Have a good day.